Yeah. Right. It's finished here. Dorking Wanderers 5, Chesham 0. Marc, thoughts on that this afternoon?
Well, first of all, thanks to all the travelling fans. Got to be 250 here again, which is brilliant, really brilliant. First time in Chesham, lovely place, old school football ground, really nice people, yeah. I mean, listen, we're in good form. I think we scored more goals now than anyone in the top 6 divisions. I think we've been in good form for a while. You know, the table's really, really tight, obviously, but all we can worry about is our form, and our form at the moment. And the amount of goals going across the team and the amount of players we've got fit and hopefully that increases. That's, if we're worried about what we do, then that's great. And, I thought we was really good value for it, to be quite frank. And there was only going to be one winner in that game. That is the bottom line. But there should be a gap between us and the likes of Chesham. We put a lot of time and money against it. Yeah, but nevertheless, I mean, 4-0 Chelmsford, 5-0 Chesham. You know, there's some goals going in, some clean sheets, all the ingredients you need to have a good season.
So, obviously, before the game, we spoke, not really having too much background or sort of like knowledge of them, but it did have the potential to be a sort of a tricky afternoon, didn't it? And all the time it remained 0-0, kind of never really sort of certain how it's going to go. But then once those 2 goals in quick succession had gone in before half-time, kind of really took control of the game from that on, didn't we?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm just being honest. I thought Chesham lost their discipline big time. They've had a lot of sendings off recently, and they've had an amazing start to the season. And they're to be credited for that. I think they've done brilliantly. And for a club like this to get to the FA Cup and have the TV cameras down, they've done such a great job down here. You know, I think on the field of play, their heads went a little bit, to be quite frank, and the lads got sent off. My lads are telling me that there's 2 sendings off. On the way off, there's an altercation. But aside from that, great people here, really good people here. I thought it was good. We managed to rest Charlie, which I think was key. Goals shared around. You know, what's not to like, really?
Alfie's been through quite a lot over the last few years, but must be delighted for him to get that hat-trick this afternoon.
Yeah. You know, I know our supporters, a lot of our supporters get this, but Alfie's a better player than Jason plays. You know, he really is. He's not a lone striker, Alfie, and he plays really well off a target man and really well with people around him. Always scores goals when him and Jace play at a 2, or if he's playing in a 2. But yeah, listen, I mean, not many young lads can claim to have a heart operation and ACL within 2 years, and he's only now just getting back to where he wants to be. I think, you know, a bit of credit to the coaches at the moment. The team look fitter than they have been all season. I think we're getting the training loads right, and that's showing as well. So obviously, all we can do is worry about ourselves, and at the moment, it's going well. And you know, you do a little bit of fear factor kicks in when teams see you scoring goals. We definitely can put that level of goals past anybody in this league on our day. Equally, there's a few good sides in this league that, you know, that are starting to... You've only got to look at the table. All the obvious candidates are floating to the top. But if we can keep concentrating on what we do, we'll have a say about things. Half a season to go and in good form, and slowly getting a few boys back. And Jack Young's... loan is extended to the end of the season.
Okay.
Which is great. Yeah, really, really good.
Yeah.
He was great today.
He was really
we
good
met him.
today,
Ironically, we met him at Wickham in a friendly on a mud pitch, and he obviously just runs around, doesn't he?
And I think one of the linesmen was there for that game as well.
He was, yeah.
Christmas
My brother-in-law.
Day,
Yeah, he's my brother-in-law, the linesman. Yeah, and so listen, that's great news as well.
News,
so that's where we are. Obviously, the game's done. The points are on the board. The goals are in the bank. And now we move on to Worthing Boxing Day, and look forward to agging a few of our old boys coming up.
1 or 2, yeah.
We'll be their cup final, won't we? Yeah, they know we are. They know we are. We enjoy that.
Yeah,
we enjoy
and I know
it.
that Worthing are a club that you've got a lot of time for. I know that, and the people
Massively.
down there, and
Oh,
George
massively.
and the people down there as well.
They're one of those famous old clubs that, like, I've got a lot of respect for Worthing because their supporters are there through thick and thin. They always get a load of people through the gate, and they're one of those clubs that, like, we started playing them years ago, and maybe the respect weren't there, and I think we just learned to respect each other through promotion that each team had. And Barry Hunter's down there now, Aggie's in charge, Nicky's down there, you know, Willsey who's leaving soon, and you know, Cookie's down there. So
Sam Beard as well.
Beardy's there, honestly. So yeah, be a great game Boxing Day. I think it's nearly sold out. So, and the boys, they're going to make it a proper home atmosphere. And yeah, I remember Worthing used to sing about West Dunwell being a flat packed stadium, and it still makes me laugh because it was. But yeah, looking forward to seeing them all. Looking forward to beating them.
So we go into the Christmas period now. Obviously, Christmas. So message for the supporters based on today, and then second part of the season.
Yeah, I mean, this is it. I mean, halfway through, all we can worry about is what we're doing currently. We're scoring goals, we're winning games, we're getting boys back. Training regimes are better. So, in terms of what we control, it's going all right. But listen, it's a tough league, and there's a lot of clubs, a lot of teams, and Worthing are one of them, and Hampton are one of them as well, that give you great game. And, you know, every game's in this league takes a lot of winning, but we're doing a lot of things right. But thanks to the fans that travelled all this way. Perfect. Let's go and watch Fury, Luke Littler. Yeah, perfect. And let's go and free the Dorking one, John Bynes.
Well, Merry Christmas to you, Mark.
Cheers.
Merry Christmas to all
of
the
our fans.
players and everybody associated with the club.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on Boxing Day.
Merry Christmas to all of our fans, you, the media team, everybody. Not the bloke that threw Bynes out. Yeah, but everybody. Yeah, Merry Christmas. And we'll see you Boxing Day. Yeah, we're going to go for the haven't job. Remember that one? The best Boxing Day on record, 8-0. Cheers, mate.
Thanks, Mark.
Cheers.